Hi, I'm Todd with Whole Latte Love. We have Mark behind the camera.
Todd, what are we going to take a look at here?
Okay, if you have a prosumer machine and you find that you get, say, steam out of the steam wand, but nothing out of the hot water wand, or vice versa, you get hot water out of the wand, but no steam out, that means that your steam boiler is hot and it's up to pressure and everything should be working unless there's a clog. So the purpose of this video is to show you how to figure out where the clog is. So the first thing we want to do is just make sure your machine is up to pressure. Well, obviously it is. You already have steam or hot water coming out. In this case, we'll simulate that it's the hot water wand that's not working. So while it's up to pressure, take your tip off here, put a big cup under your wand here, and open your valve. If you have water blasting out of here, then you know your tip is clogged. So just take this thing apart and clean it up real good. Okay, but if at this point you still don't have anything coming out, here's a good way to diagnose where the problem is, to see if it's in the valve or the interconnecting copper tubing going to it.
Okay.
So first thing I'm going to do, this happens to be an ECM Synchronika.
Super easy machine to get into.
Yeah, that's one reason I chose it. Take a few screws off the top and the panels just basically fall right off. So let me reach across here. So what I'll do is I'm going to take 17 millimeter open end wrench and just pull this copper tube off the back here.
Okay.
Now you can do this one of two ways.
Now the machine needs to be cold when you're doing
Oh yes,
this, right?
really important, obviously. Yes. Look, machine has got to be cold when you do this.
Yeah.
Make sure.
So,
So cool it down, open your steam wand, let it blow all the pressure off.
right.
Then what you can do is take a tube like this and just stick it on here.
Now if you don't have a tube, I suppose you just put your mouth right around
You
there.
can do that.
Blowing, but
So just blow through this and then open the valve and see if it releases the pressure. So yeah, I had pressure coming through there.
you could hear it coming through.
Here
right?
coming through, so that's good. Now if you don't, next thing you do, you
So
can
the
just...
valve's okay then,
Yeah, the valve's fine.
if that's going.
So the next thing you can do, you want to check the wand here. You can actually pull this off. I'll unscrew this. Let me do that real quick. Grab a wrench here. Now for the sake of time, I'm not going to put tape on this, but normally you should put some black tape on this.
Something to protect it.
Something to protect it. You don't want to scratch that. It's such a pretty machine. So pull this off. Okay, you got some stuff in here.
Pay attention to
how that
your
goes.
order of events
Sure.
there. Yeah.
And just blow through this. If you can't blow through this, then you know it's in here someplace. And you can run something up in there, or just maybe boil it in hot water, put some descaler through here, try and clean that off.
Okay.
So now we know, let's say you blow through here and you're getting air through this. Now you know the problem's going to be down through here someplace. Kind of another thing you can do to check if you want to. If you put that on, you put this back on, tighten it up. Get this back on here. Tighten that up enough for now.
I think I know what you're going to do here.
Yeah, and then you can put that on there. You can blow through the whole thing. And like, for example, on this steam boiler, since we're blowing through this copper tube, down to the bottom of the boiler and back up into it, if there's water in here, you'll hear bubbling, okay? So I got that. Which I don't know if you can hear it, but I can tell that whole thing is wide open. So you will definitely should be getting steam coming through this.
And if you have
hot water,
obstruction, there's an outside chance that you might blow it back through, right?
Yeah, if there's a small obstruction at the bottom where the water line, it'll blow it back up in there.
Right.
And then you're good to go again. And now you're going to be thinking, well, there's stuff in my boiler. What am I going to do? Well, that's a whole other story and a whole other video, which we can address at a different time. But basically, you can take the whole boiler out real easy. You got one tube, two tubes, a few wires, this over here, and then you can take the bottom off here.
Again, this is an ECM Synchronika, so it's pretty easy to get that tube off.
Take the tube off the bottom and two screws on the side there, and you can pull the whole boiler out.
Right.
And you can take the helium out and clean it out. But we're not going to get into that right now. The key of this video was just make sure your steam valve is open, or just check see if it's your steam valve that's clogged, your tip, your wand, or your interconnecting tubing, which goes to the bottom of the boiler.
Great.
And so once you figure out what that is, then we can take the right corrective action. I'm Todd for Whole Latte Love. I hope that helps. Thanks for watching.
Want to learn more? Subscribe now so you'll know about the latest videos on everything coffee from Whole Latte Love.